Thanks for coming to this beautiful Peace Park. This is going to be the future site of the Western Michigan House of Worship. This site was designated by Abdul Baha to be where a new house of worship would be placed on the eastern border of the Lake Michigan. I know we have friends from all over Michigan. I'd like to thank you all for coming. As I mentioned, today we are commemorating the martyrdom of the Bab. His Holiness the Bab lived a short life. He gave his life at age 31. He was executed on July 9, 1850. So this is a very special day for us to try to think about his short life and why he gave his life for. The Bab fulfilled two missions. One was that he was a herald. He was the founder of an independent religion, the Baha'i religion. He was the 12th Imam of the Shia Islam, who their advent, our Muslims are still waiting and praying that someday God would send the 12th Imam, who they think right now it's hidden somewhere in a well. He came in 1844, and for 6 years, during that short ministry, he was tortured, he was put into prison, and eventually executed in Tabriz, Iran, by 750 bullets. We're going to hear more about the exact event that happened on this day from Mr. and Dr. Gary Cools. Suffice it to say that I want you to put yourself in that moment. It was about this time, it was noon, where His Holiness the Bab was hung from the walls of that barracks, and 750 bullets then were put into his blessed body. Why did he give his life for? It was to tell the people about the coming of the promised one of all ages, His Holiness Baha'u'llah. This is a twin manifestation. These two were the same, one and the same. He came and told the people that the great manifestation was coming. Prepare yourself for His coming. And in that process, it was such an immense task that he gave his life for, in a heartbeat. And his follower who sat with him that night, and because of his obedience, Anis, when he asked who amongst you is going to take my life, because I don't want my life to be taken away by my enemies. Among the three followers there, Anis was the first one that got up. He took his belt and he says, I'm ready to obey you at whatever cost, whatever it is. My aim in my life is to obey you. For that obedience, he said, this youth will give his life with me tomorrow. And that's exactly what happened. And Dr. Cools is going to talk about it. So it's a very, very emotional day. It's a very, also a moment for to see all the promises that have come true. For those of you who've been into Holy Land, His Holiness, the resting place of the Bab is on that mountain, Mount Carmel, the beautiful mountain, lit with light at night. And he's visited by Baha'is and non-Baha'is around the world every day. Thousands of people go there, pay their homage to this blessed soul who died so innocently at age 31. Please follow your program. There's just one quick change in your program. Mr. Damasio will not be here, and Mr. Michelle Bardosa is going to take her place by saying some prayers in Swahili. So, Miss Katie O'Grady.